Running with Racing with Dusty Baker.
Savannah, you obviously have had a great career, and it hasn't been a long career. You started in 2022, and you find your way this past year to 2 World Cup appearances. And I know that it's crazy to have all those eyes on you. I'm sure the pressure was difficult from that side of things. Kind of take me through, what is it like reflecting on this now and thinking back to the highs, the lows, everything in between for that?
Yeah, I mean, there were so many highs and lows, and I think I finally was able to reflect on the whole World Cup experience, honestly, like a month ago, 2 months ago, during my off season. Because I think right when World Cup was over, we all went home, and then we had season. And at the time, like, Racing was close to making the playoffs. We were in the Challenge Cup, playoff round. So I think I really had to put a backseat on, like, everything I was feeling. And so I was able to, like, reflect on all those highs and lows. And, I mean, I learned so much mentally from going to that World Cup, and just getting that global experience was insane and something you dream about as a kid.
To have those 2 starts, I mean, the emotion behind each one, was that intimidating? Was that something that you kind of welcomed with open arms? What was that like for you?
So when I found out I was starting, I kind of was just a little, like, shocked at first, and he put so much confidence in me. He's like, you deserve this start, like, you've been playing so well. And I think just having the support of my coach and my teammates back home on the national team, my support from my family, I kind of just had to be confident in myself and almost be numb with my emotions and just be like, you know what, it's another soccer game, like, you are meant to be here, and just go play with confidence. And I think I did that in the Vietnam game and the Netherlands game.
And now you're here, and you're back with Racing, and it's a new season, a new opportunity for you guys, and you have a new coach. And I know that there's a connection there because, of course, Bev Yanez was here as an assistant coach this past year. What do you have connection-wise with Bev that kind of transfers from last year to this year? What does that connection look like? What did that maybe communication between the 2 of you guys look like? And how has that changed, and how is that similar now moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, she was a huge impact in my game last year. We watched a lot of film together. I think Bev just knows the game so well, and she's obviously played in the league, played against some of these players, so I think she has a really good insight, and she's just someone I really leaned on last year with. Even when I remember I got my red card, and she was just so supportive in me through that process and the World Cup process, so she means a lot to me, and just having her as a head coach is obviously a different dynamic, but she's still just as supportive. We watch film all the time still, and I'm just excited to use some of what she has and what she sees in us on the field.
What is it like to have a head coach like Bev? And I know that you guys haven't played a game yet underneath her, but just the initial connection and the way that she's kind of entertained this group, because I know it is a slightly different group heading into this new year.
Yeah, I think she's just implementing a lot of new framework with us, but one of her biggest things is that she wants us to be, like, fluid within it. Like, she doesn't want us to do A, B, and C. She wants to implement, okay, I think I see this. I think this is what's going to help us. But at the end of the day, you guys are the ones on the field, and she trusts all of us individually and thinks, like, if we will get the job done with her framework.
To play under a coach who has a family, you know, she's got 2 adorable children and a great husband as well. Is that something that adds an element to this as well, that not only is she a coach, but she has kind of that mother figure, and it seems like because she was obviously a player in this league as well, she can kind of go right there with you guys in the locker room and talk about experiences that were similar for her back in the day as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think she's just such a personable person. That's, like, one of the things we love about her. She's a coach, but she also cares about us individually, and we are like a family. So I think that helps us a lot.
This new season, you got a couple returning faces. Of course, you have a couple new faces as well. What can we expect from this group, knowing that you're going to be a key focal part of this team and a key leader for this team moving forward? Yeah,
I think we have a lot more depth. I think last year we relied on a lot of people, but I think this year we're going to have a lot of new threats on the team and with some familiar faces, so I think I'm just excited for that.
To have the new opportunity, right? You guys kind of took a step forward last year. It seems like you guys want to take an additional step forward and a little more. I guess the goal for you and the opportunity to start fresh and get out there once again in a month, I mean, what's that going to be like for you?
Yeah, our goal is to win the playoffs or win the whole thing and do the best we can, but I think it's just one game at a time, and we're just focusing on the Orlando game. That's going to be a great opponent. It's going to be at home, so we're just excited about that. But, yeah, the end goal is to win the playoffs and to win the league.
Savannah, you're a California girl. You're in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's kind of a random spot for you to
Everyone always says that.
It's a very random spot for you.
Yeah.
But have you made it home? Does it feel like home to you?
Oh, it is home. I actually just invested in a house, so I live in a house here. So Louisville is home, and my family knows it. They're like, oh, you're never going to come home, huh? And I'm like, I don't know, guys. Like, I really do love it here. The people, the environment, the team. It's just, honestly, nothing I would have expected when I first left.
I know there's no In-N-Out Burger. I know that.
There's no In-N-Out Burger.
And that's a shame, all right?
Yeah.
But you were at Quill's, is what I hear.
Love Quill's.
You love Quill's. Is there a go-to spot for you here in Louisville? What is it and why?
Okay, there's two. We love Pizza Lupo.
Okay.
So
Pizza Lupo.
Pizza Lupo is a great place. We really like that. Pine Room is one of our favorites, and La Bodeguita.
La Bodeguita is top tier.
Yeah, those are like, I think, our top places that we like to go to.
What do you get at La Bodeguita?
It kind of changes. I used to get the Cuban or the nachos, and then now I get just like one of the plates.
You got a big fan base here that's growing continuously year in, year out, and they're watching you. They're going to watch you. What should they be coming out for this year with this new group, and that includes you as well, and of course includes Bev as the new head coach?
Yeah, I think good soccer. I think we're going to play such fun soccer, and I think it's going to be really fun for the fans who are at the stadium to watch and especially at home to watch. So really excited and to score some goals.